by WADA, and similarly, you've uncovered substantial facts.
The Deputy Minister of Sport, Yuri Nagornov, is the person who determined which positive samples reported by the liaisons person would be saved or quarantined. Dr. Redashenkov's evidence is that in several of his regular meetings with the Deputy Minister, he was told that the Minister of Sport, Vitaly Mutko, was aware of everything that they were discussing. Dr. Redashenkov's testimony is that it is inconceivable that the Minister Mutko was not aware of the doping cover-up scheme. The FSB is the successor of the KGB and has responsibility for all security operations at home and abroad. Our investigation had identified roles played by 3 FSB personnel in the operations of both the Moscow and Sochi labs. The FSB role in the doping program is not interference and control like that of the Deputy Minister of Sport, but rather assistance in arranging and operating the state-sponsored system. The FSB developed the method to remove the caps of the sample bottles in Sochi.
Are you making any recommendations having found out?
My investigative team's forensic evidence establishes beyond a reasonable doubt that some method was used to replace positive dirty samples during the Sochi Games. The FSB was the party who did that, and they're a secret organization, and no witness actually saw this occur. However, assisted by my forensic experts, my team conducted our own experiments. Those experiments, the penultimate ones, demonstrated personally in front of me. I can confirm that the caps of urine sample bottles can be removed without any evidence visible to the untrained eye.
And do you see any,
The clean urine from an athlete involved in the day's competition would be withdrawn from the FSB freezer and brought to the operations room to thaw out. Sample bottle would be returned by an FSB officer, open and with the cap removed. At this point, in the operations room, Dr. Rudachenko and his team would go to work. The dirty urine would be disposed of and replaced with clean urine. The protected athlete's clean urine was adjusted for specific gravity by adding table salt or distilled water. And this step was necessary to ensure that the swapped clean sample had a specific gravity that was as close as possible to what was recorded on the doping control form, which would have been completed at the time of the original collection at the competition site at the Sochi Games. The cap would be resecured and the bottles would be passed back through the mouth hole into the secure perimeter inside the lab, ready to be tested by the lab staff the following morning.
Regal for the boys and with martinis for the girls, which I don't know how well that